Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Farming Simulator 25 with me, CWATTY. We are continuing on with the work we started in the last video. Our worker is currently doing the mulching of our grass field, which is great news. As soon as they've finished, obviously we get them over and do the field that we harvested. Then we've got another field ready to seed. Just gonna have a quick look round. We've had the grass roller, so that's all done. Just having a look. So, did we get the two? Yeah, we got that field seeded. We haven't got this field seeded. Right, okay. Right, four headlands. That sounds about right. Okay, let's get this guy going. He's going to plant some wheat for us. Again, keep doing crops that I know is going to give me straw at the moment. And then I want to get our lime spreader going. There's some solid fur. Hey, Wool's awake. And we'll get some fur put down on our field that we've seeded. And then obviously second stage we can do when it's growing. A good thing is now, as well, with the game, Giants have fixed all the issues that the animals were having with producing manure and manure going into manure extensions and slurry going into like slurry tanks and stuff. So now all the animals are actually producing waste. We can also have the option of doing some organic fertilising using the waste products from the animals, our pigs and our cows, which will be very nice. I'm also thinking that I want to get the soybeans that we harvested sold. Bring in the money for those. And then also, most likely, I want to buy that other grass field, like I said at the end of the last video. I want to get that other grass field bought. Field 10. And then field 3 over there can be, after it's next mowed and we've collected the grass off of it, we can turn it into our own little root crop production. So again, we've got plenty of food then for the pigs. That we're going to need. We do need to roll this field with the soil roller as well. So that'll have to come out of the shed. Let's go and fetch that. As you can see, storm damage is a bit annoying. And running out of running out fertilizer. Also quite annoying. Good thing is I can buy that from the farm. So I don't need to go all the way to the store for the fertiliser. However, I will need to go to the store to do the seed refill, because there are still pallets of seed at the store. Which is a little bit annoying. Not quite sure why we ended up with pallets at the store. Unless someone bought pallets when we bought a seeder or planter and figured might as well refill it while we're here. Or the leftover from a contract, where we've done a seeding contract or something, and we've borrowed the equipment, and somebody's had the genius to remember to unload the seeder before returning it, so we keep the seed that the contract gives you, the excess seed. So we make a little bit of extra profit there from the contracts. While the prices are so naff on contracts, we actually make a bit of a profit by the fact we keep all the product, the excess product that the farmers give us. I'm tempted to do this field as well while I'm here. I know in real life you wouldn't, because obviously soybeans add nitrogen to the soil. So you wouldn't need to come and put a lot of nitrogen on the field after you've done soybeans. But you might need to put like potassium or calcium or whatever on there. Just to balance things out a little bit more and give the crops what they need. But yeah, nice early start today for content recording. It's only just after 9 AM on this Monday morning, 31st of March. Nearly April, ladies and gents. Clocks have gone forward here in the UK this weekend. We've sprung forward into spring, as we say, when we put the clocks forward. It's a lovely sunny day outside at the moment. Lovely sunny day, not cloud in the sky, lovely clear blue. I love it when it's a clear blue sky. Trouble is that can also then tend to make it a little bit cool. It can feel a little bit cool out there, because obviously no cloud, keep the heat in from the day before if there's been no cloud. And also you can always get a little bit of a frost then still at this time of year in the mornings if it's been a cloudless night. Again, not keeping any heat in, it tends to get a bit chilly. But yeah, it's going to be a nice day, and I hope it's going to be a nice week. I hope the weather lasts and keeps up. It's particularly into the weekend, because obviously this weekend is a very, very important weekend in the life of CWATTY, as it's the celebration of CWATTY completing yet another trip around the sun. That is right, folks, it's my birthday this weekend. I'm looking forward to that. And can't wait for birthday celebrations on Saturday evening, before the big day itself on the Sunday. And yeah, I'm quite a happy chappy. I've got a party planned for once this year. Don't normally do birthday parties, but I've kind of arranged my own. I've got my favourite local band coming to perform just for me. It's going to be great. Boom, 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 boom. Probably should have switched off at the end of the field while I was turning around, but hey ho, it is what it is, folks. Yeah. So as soon as the mulcher is finished, yeah, he's got to come over and do this field. As soon as this field's been mulched, we can go and do the... We can bring the seeder over, if it's direct drill. Or the planter, if the planter's direct drill, and get something planted on this field. I don't think we've got any canola anywhere, have we? We might want to do a nice big canola crop, because that'll fetch us some nice money. Right, let's have a quick check. So we've got a stage of fertiliser down. Field 3 is fully fert. Field 8 is fully fert. So yeah, we just need to get rolling done on field 5. And then we're good to go. So I might get the New Holland. Go grab him, grab the big roller. Put some fuel in him. Like I say, I'm quite enjoying the... also, another little reminder to myself for something to do in the not too distant future is get a platform that can transport pallets, of course. Because we've got eggs, we've got honey, we've got the wool, and we've got the goat's milk that we kind of need to be able to move, put in different places, and sell, which would be quite cool. Yeah, so I want the New Holland then. I keep looking at that, thinking, hold on, there was an update for that mod the other day. Why didn't it show up on my updated mod list before I logged into GameStay? And then I remembered that trailer over there is the actual default in-game one, the Giants one. It's not the mod hub one, the field service trailer that we've had for the last couple of farm sims, which is actually quite cool, quite a nice mod, because it lets you repair vehicles in the field as well as refuel them, and it lets you charge up electric vehicles as well. Excuse me, just suddenly got a frog in my throat. I'm trying to actually think if I've had any inhalers yet this morning. I took my tablets and everything, but have I had my steroid? Might have to do that after this video. Right, we are fueled. Both of us refueled. Tractor and me. Quick fluid intake there. Like I say, we've got plenty of production stuff going on. Which is always good. No, no, no. Wrong field. Wrong field. Yeah, it looks better rolling on this one, doesn't it? I have to say. And it's not going to be the quickest job in the world, this, sadly. It's weird, even with me reducing the actual width of the vehicle, width of the tool in the GPS, it doesn't quite get the edges of this field. We won't worry too much about that. The sunflowers are looking very nice though, aren't they? A little sunflower crop over there. Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's a lovely start to the week. Like I say, my plan this week then is to get some content recorded today. Maybe get a little bit of content of a different game recorded today as well. And then on, I think, either tomorrow or Wednesday, get a couple, another farm sim video done for later in the week, and some more content. But I want to do 3 streams as well this week. I'd like to stream today, Wednesday and Friday, just to try and maybe capitalise a little bit on the fact that it's birthday week, and hopefully maybe some nice generous viewers out there would like to donate or give some subs or treat me to something off my wish list or anything like that, you know. Just try and make a bit. Normally I do, obviously, traditionally, what I do is I do a full day stream on my birthday. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that this year, because it would be Sunday, officially, for my birthday, but I'm going to be out Saturday, all day. So Sunday, I might be a little bit too tired to do a full day of live streaming, but see how I feel. I might pop on for a little bit on Sunday. Might even do a multi-stream on Sunday where I do like Kick, YouTube, just to try and capitalise a little bit. It's only once a year after all, you know. But yeah, nice to get that done. But yeah, other than that, it's pretty much same old same really for me. Not going to be a lot different. Another year older, slightly more greyer. Thankfully not on top of my head, but there are a few grey hairs in the beard now. I don't know if you've noticed. There's a few appearing. Starting to wear a little bit. Show the wear and tear of all these years. As I'm now, you know, quite an old git. I'm quite an old git, ladies and gents. But yeah, it's good. And then obviously we'll have Easter a little bit 2 weeks after my birthday. We will, to sort out and celebrate and do things. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. Again, we don't really do much for Easter over here. It's not quite the big, amazing holiday event that it is for, like, say, other parts of the world. I know America tends to make quite a big thing of Easter with, like, Easter egg hunts and things like that and stuff, whereas we don't tend to do much. Tends to be more events on the Monday, I think. Although, again, Easter Monday, traditionally, has kind of fallen a bit by the wayside in a lot of years now, because certainly for like a lot of businesses and companies and stuff, they don't recognise Easter Monday as a holiday anymore. In the UK, they tend to just treat it as a normal work day, with employees getting like an extra day off sometime else in the year. Same with Good Friday before Easter Sunday. You know, the Good Friday and Easter Monday traditionally should be holidays here in the UK, but a lot of companies now just work those normal and give the employees 2 extra days to use as and when they want later on in the year. I mean, I was kind of always lucky that when I started my working career, the company I worked for used to do the Easter Monday and Tuesday. You worked Good Friday as a normal Friday because you finished early anyway, and then you had like the Monday and Tuesday off. So that I always felt that was better, because Tuesday you get a proper full day holiday. You know, you can have a long weekend. Plus, on the Tuesday, when most people are back at work, like normal work, you've got that extra day off. And also, you've got the benefit of the fact that all the shops and stuff are open. Whereas, obviously, on the Good Friday, at the time, on the Good Friday and the Easter Monday, most places were shut. So you had the 2 days off, but you couldn't really go anywhere or do anything, because everywhere else was shut. Whereas, at least on the Tuesday, it was like, oh, cool, I can go into town, I can go around all the shops, I can buy myself some, treat myself to some nice stuff, because everywhere's open again, but I've got a day off. But like I say, then when when I was golfing during my golf career, Easter was always a working weekend, because again, people being on holiday, course was always going to be busy with people playing golf at Easter and that. So yeah, I always worked Easter weekend. Same then when I moved into retail. After that, obviously, company I worked for always had like Easter sales, Easter promos and stuff, so you always ended up having it was almost like a second Christmas almost, so you ended up working all of Easter. And then I didn't get to do Easter in my last job, because unfortunately I didn't join the company until the May, so I'd missed it. And then obviously I had my car accident in the February, so I never got to experience what Easter was like at the last company I worked for. Or 9 years ago. Oh no, it's longer than that, isn't it? Yeah, no, it is. It's 9 years ago. So yeah. And then obviously in this job, I don't give myself holidays or vacation traditionally, so Easter is what Easter is. It's just another day on the calendar. It's a Sunday. It's a Sunday and it's a Monday, you know. But Easter Monday is going to be different for me this year, because traditionally, there's always been a football match on Easter Monday. We're going to have a lot of but this year my home team is away. They're away from home this year, and I'm not going to travel to watch them this year, because the season's going to be all done and dusted this weekend. We're going to be relegated, so I'm not going to go and travel to watch them before the end of the season. So on the Easter Monday this year, I'm actually going to go and watch a game of football at a completely different club, who's actually putting on a bit of an event for the day. They actually start the day, they've got a Easter egg hunt for the kiddies before the game, and then they've got like a barbecue and that during and after the game, and I think they've got their own presentation night that day too. So I think that's their last game of the season. So yeah, looking forward to that. I'm going to go to that, I think, this year. It should be a nice afternoon. So my club's presentation night should be, I think, the 28th of April, but again, I'm not sure if I'm going to bother going. I think this weekend is probably my last home game that I'm going to, purely and simply because I've got the venue booked for my birthday after the game, so I'll probably just do my thing. Who sent me a message? Dun, 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 dun. I need to reply to that in a minute. Somebody's trying to wind me up. Some fucking idiot again. Football idiot. Who clearly knows fucking nothing about the club. Is just needs to be put factually corrected on what they've just said. We've almost finished the field, ladies and gents. That's good. I'm guessing the mulcher has finished as well, over on the other field. And There we go. I can't lift that. Can't lift that roller. So, that field is rolled. Good. The mulcher has finished doing his mulching. Seeder's doing headland. Good. So we're cooking. We are on course for getting jobs completed. So rolling's done. We'll have to go and roll, obviously, the field over here. So I might as well take this and park this over here, ready. He can jump on and do the rolling next. I also need to bring fertiliser man over and do the fertilising after he is seeded, because we're not seeding at the same time as fertilising. Because that's not something we ever do traditionally, unless we've got a good seeder. Oh, where are you going? Bom, bom, bom. Might as well hop into him now, because obviously as soon as that helper has finished, I can take this and put into the refuel it, and then get ready to do the other field once the mulcher's finished. So, ladies and gents, I'm going to say at this precise moment we have reached the end of today's video. When we come back for the next episode, we'll get mulching, we'll get seeding, we'll get fertilising, we'll get rolling, and yeah, we'll be in full swing on different fields, doing different tasks, and we'll jump around a bit and follow different tasks being completed, shall we? I think that's a good plan. So, ladies and gents, take care of yourselves, stay safe, and I'll see you very soon. Goodbye for now.